Hi guys! It feels like ages since I've done a video tutorial because the last few weeks I've been vlogging. I don't know if you've seen, but I put up a vlog that I did exclusively for Glamour UK from my TV BAFTA experience. So if you haven't seen that, maybe after you've watched this, have a watch of that, because it's with me and my kind of celeb pals having fun on the red carpet, going to the BAFTAs. Admittedly, had a few drinks by the end of the video, so I'm a bit like, well, whatever, but in this video, we're talking pores. So how to minimise your pores, how to give the appearance of a more smoother and even complexion. Because at this time of year, I don't know about anyone else, but my skin goes so dry and then my pores just open up because it's quite humid. So I've done some digging and I've found some brilliant products to get rid of open pores. Apologies if in this video you can hear Made in Chelsea in the background. My boyfriend, although I have shut both doors in the flat, just got back from Mexico and he's like, oh, I want to catch up on all my TV while I've been away. So if you hear screams of maybe Binky or Cheska or any other of the characters, I can't really remember not everyone's name. Apologies. I'm also a bit hungry, so if my stomach rumbles halfway through, it's because I'm gonna do a how to make watercress soup, not vlog post, because Ob's tried that before, didn't work, but a blog post over on my blog, which is julesheptonstore.com. So I'm obviously not gonna make that with a full stomach because we can have it for lunch, but he's had a big omelette for breakfast, so I know he'll be fine, but I was like, I'll just have something light. I've just checked my watch and I'm a bit like, ooh, peckish. Anyway, soup aside, the quicker I rattle through this, the quicker I can make it. Come on, Jules, stay focused. So, pores. Open pores are a problem for a fair few people, me being one of them, and my mum has open pores. She is so beautiful, yet she has passed on the open pore gene. Thanks. Now, when you shower, my top tip, and this is what I give when I'm doing tanning tips as well, is at the end of your shower, just splash your face, and if you dare, do your body, because it's good for circulation, but it also closes all your pores, because they're like, ooh, cold, don't want to let anything else in. So, always do that. So before we get down to any skincare regime, it's important to wash your face before you do any pore minimising products. At this time of year, I find that my skin is all over the shop and it breaks out constantly because, like, I think our wardrobe and probably our stomachs were like, is it spring? Is it summer? Is it winter? Why is it cold? And then why am I hot? Also, all the central heating and mugginess, especially on the tubes if you live in London, play havoc with this bad boy. Now at this time of year, I usually would use Clarins 2-in-1 face wash. It's an exfoliating face wash for men, but also great for girls. But I've been scouring for it around the shops and ish can't find it. So I think Clarins have discontinued it, which, you know, minor breakdown in the middle of boots, but it doesn't matter. Keep it cool, keep it calm, because I have found another amazing exfoliating face wash. This one from Murad. Exfoliating face washes go onto the skin and they daily remove any debris, so it's very good if you're going to do like pore strips, which I'm about to show you. Just calm it down, it'll be there soon. So it removes all the debris, cleans everything, so it means you're going to get the most out of your product, and it also, I find, minimises the chance of me getting breakouts, and around this time of year, I'm into it. What I found the other day, I was in Marks and Spencer, and M&S have the best makeup bags for like kit, so I always try and buy them there, and that's what all the artists in the industry do. Top secret. And as I was at the tills, I'm a sucker for those, like, you know, the little add-on sales when you're there. You know, when you're queuing around, you're like, ooh, yeah, I definitely need socks. I never need socks. And in this instance, it was pore strips. But they're only £4 at Marks and Spencer, and they're actually really useful and they're really fun to do. So I'm using these M&S pore strips, £4 sticker, love that. You get a pack. How many is in the pack? I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, you get a pack and you put the pore strips on after you get out of the shower. Now, for me, it was so difficult doing this for this one because as you're filming, you're like, I need to moisturise, but obviously a moisturiser will act as a barrier, so the pore strip won't be able to get into your pores and strip it out and clean them. So don't moisturise. I didn't splash my face with cold water before doing these because I wanted my pores to be open, and obviously I wanted the strips to get in there and whip it all out. Now you have to put the strip on wet skin. The first time was like, why the hell is this strip not sticking? It obviously needs water to liquidize the adhesive and then it goes on. Leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes. Now for me, I love it, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't moisturised and my face is drying up. So I've actually started just moisturising my forehead before, because that for me is the area, and putting my eye cream on, because they're the areas where I'm like, face is like Sahara Desert, need to sort this out. And then, yeah, 10-15 minutes. I paid my national insurance in that 10-15 minutes, not gonna lie, very productive. And then strip it off. Now, do it really slowly, and if they say on the back of pack, where does it stay? If the strip adheres too strongly or is painful to remove, ouch, wet the strip thoroughly until it slides off easily. I haven't had that problem, although just maybe be by the sink when you do it, because you don't really want a disaster with this bad boy. I did just make a joke with my boyfriend that when I've got these nose strips on, it does kind of look like I may have had a nose job, so I was like, this is what it's going to look like when you come and pick me up in LA, babes. And he was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, you know, when I get a nose job. He was like, shut up, JVH. What am I like? So the strips come off and now it's time to moisturise. I am personally falling in love with this Sisley moisturiser. It's the Sisley Anti-Aging Global Revitalizer Moisturiser for dry skin for men. Hashtag all over this chic bottle. The moisturiser, yes, it's for dry skin, and normally I don't pick a moisturiser for dry skin. However, I was having a facial recently and the woman was like, yeah, you know, you have got dry skin, I mean, I'm sure you're aware of that. I was like, I am not aware of that. I thought I had oily skin. So I've now been like researching things for dry skin, and I think it definitely is the change of seasons. Changing seasons always affects your skin, and you're kind of going from like humid outside to hot inside because your central heating's still on, because it's still cold at night and you still want to wear your onesie, but you also want to wear your chino trousers. Hashtag catch 22 of this time of year. Back to the moisturiser. This moisturiser, I really like anything with a pump action bottle because it means it controls the amount of moisturiser that goes onto your skin. Smells amazing, really rich, and actually keeps my skin hydrated, and I have noticed that my skin is smoother and therefore pores look more minimised. Do you see what I'm doing here? Linking it all together. And now it's time for something that has totally revolutionised the way that I'm applying men's makeup on clients, and also the way in which I'm presenting my skin to the world. Ta-da! This Body Shop Wonder Blur Pore Minimizer is off the scale. I had a YouTuber, I think her name is Becky Talk, I had her in the tanning booth with me recently, and she was saying, oh, I'm just going to go meet someone from Body Shop, and I was like, can you just tell them that I am obsessed with their Pore Minimizer? Basically, this, I don't actually like the way it comes out of the bottle, and when you squeeze the bottle, even in this little clip here, I dropped a bit on my foot because it kind of explodes a bit. They need to remake this in a pump bottle, for sure. So I don't know if any of you use the app Facetune. I probably shouldn't confess the fact that I do, but I do, because it smooths out areas that you kind of want hiding, and this product is like that. It's almost like having a beauty product that is a Photoshop in real life. So you put it on the areas that you want smooth, so I use it on my pores, so down my nose and across my T-zone and on my outer cheeks, and wham, bam, thank you ma'am, smooth. It's incredible. And when I've been wearing it, people have been like, God, your skin looks so good at the moment, Jules. And I won't lie, obviously, as you well know if you watch my videos, I am obsessed with skincare, but I think this product has had a massive factor in this. So to give my skin a little glow, oh, I don't know why I did that, it might look really weird in editing, or it might look great. Let's move on. I'm using the SPF 20 Caudalie Tinted Moisturiser. I am going to be gutted when this runs out. It is so lightweight, and especially when you apply with a MAC dual fibre makeup brush, it goes on so sheer, looks really natural. I love the fact that it has SPF 20, and also it just makes my skin look so nice. I am going to be devastated when I come to the end of this bottle. Please don't run out. So there we go, there's my simple pore minimising step-by-step. Also, I guess it's kind of my transitional season skincare makeup routine. Very simple, very easy to do. It's great if you're like me and you love prep before a night out or before a big occasion, because I really believe that with beauty, the more you put in, the more you get out. If you are enjoying these videos, thumbs up. If you want to stalk me a little bit more closely or see perhaps the food that I'm about to cook, stomach is going mental and I'm sure the boy is ratty by now. Click through to my blog, it's julesheptonstall.com, or my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and Snapchat is Jules Von Hep. I will see you next week. Bye. What? I have oily skin. My skin is never dry, but... Thank you, please come. Eyes is the appearance of pores. Simon's getting on my tits today.